Not an ideal one, this one. I want to talk to you about patching and blending. I've done previous videos on this kind of stuff. Large through lounge ceiling with sofas, cabinets, TVs, etc. Can't shift them. So it's been broken into two halves. Did this one yesterday. Shifted everything across, sheeted it all down, and then working on this half at the moment. So blending, like I say, I've done previous vids on blending, but for the newbies on Trowel Talk, keep a wet edge. This is an Artex over skim, overlap by around 6 inches. Okay, keep a very wet edge, and you can blend it tight so that once it's painted and decorated, you will not see a join. And like I say, I've done previous videos. For those of you that follow my thrilling and exhilarating plastering videos on YouTube and on here, I did a little bathroom patch up showing how to do this, but essentially you need to just saturate the edge, keep it absolutely soaking wet, maybe 4 or 5 inches past your plaster line. Okay, like so. I have worked that in with the trowel already. I'm going to swap out to the flexi trowel because this is very good at keeping this edge tight. And we're going on to the existing plaster and we're just working back very gently. Okay, working back. You can see absolute minimum. So essentially what we're doing, guys, is we're bleeding the plaster down to nothing, to absolutely nothing. That's why we need the water, so we can thin it right down. You see I've got a sharp angle on the trowel as well. Just keep repeating the process 2 or 3 times. The gear's really wet at the moment. I've just hit it with the Raffina Plazzi. This is actually brilliant as well for Artex. Brilliant for flattening off. Hit it with the speed skim or the X-Lite, sorry. Chase it with that. Again, I've cup of tea. Give it 20 minutes because it just hangs about. So it's been hit with the Plazzi Flex, and you can see how flat it is. I'll show you how wet. I mean, the gear is just absolutely soaking wet. But the Plazzi, like I showed in a previous video, the Plazzi will flatten wet plaster much more effectively than a steel trowel. I'll show you how this join looks once it's finished. And again, it's just to help out those newbies that are in situations where the lid's either too big and you can't hit it on your own, or maybe you haven't got the experience to hit large surface areas on your own, in which case you could use this technique and just create a seam, a nice seamless joint. Or could be in situations like this where you just cannot physically get to the whole ceiling, too much stuff in the way, and you have to do it in 2 halves. So this is how you can get a very tight seamless joint that won't show through the paint. hope that the tips in this video will help you on your plastering jobs. If you haven't already done so, guys, we've got a community group called Trowel Talk Plasterers Help Group on Facebook. It's a completely free community where we encourage new plasterers to join, where we share a lot of content like this. We've also got a coaching program, a podcast, and much more, with over 7,000 self-employed plasterers on the group. It's a great place for you to gain knowledge in a safe environment with no trolls, where you can ask questions, share your work, photos, etc. without the dickheads, basically. So if you're interested in joining this community, there's a link in the comments section below or in the video description, and I'll see you on the next video.